I love a cozy skillet dish, so let's make this apple cider chicken together. So we're gonna start off with greasing our pan with some olive oil and let that heat up. While it's heating up, we're gonna season our chicken, and then once the oil is nice and hot, then we're going to put it into the pan and just brown the chicken on both sides. So we wanna make sure that skin gets real nice and crispy. So you're gonna leave it on there for about 3 minutes on each side. Then we're going to put the chicken to the side. The next thing we're gonna do is take our sliced apples and chopped onions and put some of those into the pan. And then we're gonna add our chicken back into the pan and then sprinkle some apples and some of those onions right on top. And then add just a couple sprigs of rosemary on top. And then it's gonna go into a 425-degree oven for about 45 minutes to let that chicken cook. Once you pull that out of the oven, then we're gonna once again put the chicken and the apples to the side while we make our sauce. So the next thing you're gonna need is your apple cider and your chicken broth. Pour that right into the pan along with some butter, garlic, and Dijon mustard. Now all of the flavors from the chicken and the apples and the onion are still gonna be in the pan, so you don't need any extra seasoning, but if you do have a little bit left over on the side, you can sprinkle it in. It's totally fine. Then we're gonna let that cook until the sauce becomes thick, and then we're gonna add our chicken back into the pan with the apples and onions, and then it's ready to serve. Not only is this a good cozy fall dish, but you can make it all in one pan. If you try this recipe out for yourself, make sure to let me know.